In this fascinating video, we will tell you about 10 common mistakes that many people make when using bananas. This nutritious fruit is known for its many health benefits, but improper preparation and storage can significantly reduce its health benefits. We're sure you're making at least 5 of these mistakes, and if you correct them, you can maximize all the valuable qualities of this amazing fruit. Watch until the very end. The final reveal will amaze you. This video will be extremely informative and helpful. So, if you want to become a master of your health, click like, and let's get started. Mistake 1. Storage in the refrigerator. Bananas are a tropical fruit that is sensitive to cold. Because of this, storing them in the refrigerator is often a mistake that can negatively affect their appearance and flavor. When bananas are exposed to low temperatures, their cell membranes are damaged, causing the peel to darken. This phenomenon is known as cold scald, and although the flesh of the banana may remain edible, the aesthetic appearance of the fruit is compromised. The blackened peel can put many consumers off, even if the banana inside remains perfectly edible. Research published in the Journal of Food Science shows that bananas begin to show signs of damage when stored below 13 degrees, 55 degrees. Even a short stay in the refrigerator can cause irreversible changes in the cells of the banana peel. Keep in mind, however, that darkening of the peel is not an indicator that the pulp has spoiled. Bananas are still edible, but look less attractive. In addition, low temperatures can slow down the ripening process, which can be beneficial in some cases, but only for ripe bananas. However, for unripe bananas, storing them in the refrigerator can stop the ripening process altogether, leaving them hard and tasteless. Therefore, bananas should be stored at room temperature, usually around 18-20 degrees C, 64 to 68 degrees C, to maximize flavor and nutritional retention. This allows bananas to ripen naturally, preserving their sweet flavor and tender texture. If you need to slow down the ripening process of already ripe bananas, you can temporarily put them in the refrigerator, but it is better to do this when they are fully ripe to minimize damage to the peel. Thus, proper storage of bananas is a key factor that will help preserve their appeal and nutritional properties. Leave the bananas on your kitchen counter and let them ripen naturally to enjoy their full flavor and benefits. Mistake 2. Not considering the stage of maturity. The stage of maturity of bananas plays an important role in how and where they should be used. Bananas go through several phases of ripening, each characterized by a certain texture, sweetness, and nutrient content. Misunderstanding these stages can lead to bananas being used inefficiently or inappropriately. When a banana is just beginning to ripen, the flesh remains firm and the flavor is less sweet because much of the starch has not yet had time to convert to sugar. At this stage, bananas contain resistant starch, which is slowly digested by the body and helps lower blood sugar levels. According to a study published in Nutrition and Metabolism, green and slightly underripe bananas contain up to 70–80% resistant starch, making them beneficial for diabetics and people seeking to control their weight. However, these bananas may seem less palatable due to their faint sweetness and dense texture. Ripe bananas, with bright yellow peels and a slightly spotted surface, contain much more sugar. At this stage, they are most suitable for eating fresh as they have the perfect balance of sweetness and softness. During the ripening process, the starch in bananas is converted into simple sugars such as fructose, glucose, and sucrose, which makes them taste richer and sweeter. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that the sugar levels in ripe bananas can be as high as 20–25%, which provides a quick source of energy and makes them a great snack. However, when bananas become overripe and their peel turns dark brown or black, many people mistakenly throw them away, assuming they are already spoiled. This is actually the best stage to use bananas in baked goods, smoothies, and frozen desserts. Overripe bananas have the most concentrated sugar levels and soft texture, which is ideal for creating moist and sweet dishes. The study, published in the Journal of Food Science, notes that bananas at their maximum maturity level contain up to 30% more sugars than those in the early stages of ripening, making them ideal for replacing sugar in recipes. For banana bread or muffins, for example, using overripe bananas can reduce the amount of added sugar because the natural sweetness of bananas completely offsets the need for sugar. Overripe bananas are also great for smoothies, where their soft texture helps achieve a creamy consistency without the addition of dairy or thickeners. It's also important to consider that bananas offer different health benefits at different stages of maturity. In the earlier stages, they can be beneficial for maintaining a healthy gut due to their high fiber and resistant starch content. In the later stages, they become more calorie-dense and ideal for quick energy, which is especially beneficial for athletes and active people. So, choosing bananas based on their stage of maturity can make a big difference in the end result of a dish and the benefits you get from this fruit. Take bananas' maturity into account to make the most of them and get all the benefits they have to offer at each stage of their ripening. Mistake 3. Storage in a bunch. Many people store bananas in a bunch, not realizing that this greatly speeds up their ripening process. The reason for this is ethylene, a natural gas that the fruit releases when ripening. Ethylene triggers and speeds up the process of converting starch to sugar in the banana flesh, causing it to ripen quickly. When bananas are stored in a bunch, the ethylene does not disperse evenly, but concentrates around the fruit, further accelerating the ripening of all the bananas in the bunch. Research conducted by scientists at Post-Harvest Biology and Technology showed that bananas stored in a bunch ripen 20–30% faster than those that were separated. The ethylene that accumulates between the bananas creates a sort of gas chamber, where all the fruit begins to rapidly enter the overripe stage. This is especially true for those who want to keep bananas fresh for a longer period of time. Splitting bananas is one simple and effective way to slow their ripening. By separating bananas from each other, you significantly reduce the concentration of ethylene around each fruit, which helps extend their shelf life. In some cases, people even wrap banana stems in food wrap or foil to minimize ethylene release and slow ripening. It's a small but effective trick that has been confirmed by research on fruit storage. In addition, it's worth noting that storing bananas separately from other fruits can also help slow their ripening. For example, apples and avocados also release ethylene and can speed up the ripening of bananas if they are stored next to each other. This interaction between fruits of different species has been the subject of many scientific studies, which show that separating fruits into different containers or shelves in the refrigerator can significantly prolong their freshness. So if your goal is to slow the ripening process of bananas and extend their shelf life, you should not only separate your bananas, but also store them away from other ethylene-emitting fruits. This approach will not only keep your bananas fresher longer, but it will also allow you the flexibility to manage their maturity by using each fruit at the perfect time. Mistake 4. Throwing away unripe bananas. Often people mistakenly throw away green, unripe bananas, thinking they are inedible because of their dense texture and less sweet flavor. However, this is one common mistake because unripe bananas contain a unique component called resistant starch. This type of starch is not digested in the small intestine and reaches the large intestine in virtually unchanged form, where it serves as food for beneficial bacteria. Resistant starch acts as a prebiotic, supporting healthy gut microflora. Research published in the Journal of Nutrition has shown that consuming resistant starch improves overall gut health, helps reduce inflammation, and supports regular peristalsis. Consuming green bananas helps increase beneficial bacteria, such as bifidobacteria, which promote more efficient digestion and reduce the risk of gut diseases such as irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. In addition to the gut benefits, the resistant starch in unripe bananas can help control blood sugar levels. It slows the absorption of carbohydrates, preventing spikes in blood sugar and insulin levels. This is especially helpful for people with diabetes or those who want to reduce their risk of developing it. A study conducted by the American Diabetes Association found that regular consumption of foods high in resistant starch, such as green bananas, helps improve insulin resistance and stabilize blood sugar levels. Interestingly, resistant starch can also help with weight management. Because it is not digested in the upper gastrointestinal tract, it gives a prolonged feeling of satiety and helps reduce appetite. This is supported by data from the British Journal of Nutrition, which shows that eating foods rich in resistant starch can reduce total calorie intake by 10 to 15% throughout the day. So, throwing away unripe bananas is not just missing out on enjoying them later, but also missing out on significant health benefits. Instead of giving up green bananas, use them in smoothies, make them into healthy snacks, or add them to yogurt. Don't forget that this product can be a powerful ally in maintaining gut health and controlling blood sugar levels. Mistake 5. Peeling a banana from the top. Many of us intuitively start peeling a banana from the end, where it is attached to the bunch, applying force to tear the peel. This method may seem logical, but it often leads to undesirable consequences: damage to the pulp, softening of the top of the banana, and sometimes even pressure marks on the fruit. However, nature offers us an alternative method that is used by monkeys, peeling the banana from the opposite end. This method is not only easier, but also avoids damaging the fruit. When you start peeling the banana from the bottom, where the peel is thinner and more flexible, you don't have to exert as much effort. You simply pinch the tip and pull downward slightly, tearing the peel gently and without putting pressure on the fruit. As a result, the pulp remains intact and you get a clean, neat banana with no nasty stains or crushed tops. In addition, this method of peeling is also healthy. The top of the banana, which is more likely to be damaged by conventional peeling, is more susceptible to environmental damage. Microbiological studies published in the Journal of Food Protection show that the top end of a banana may contain more germs due to contact with hands and surfaces during transportation and storage. Peeling the banana from the opposite end helps minimize the risk of bacteria contaminating the pulp, keeping the fruit more hygienic. In addition, this method is less wasteful. When you start peeling the banana from the bottom end, the peel separates more evenly and more easily, helping you extract the maximum amount of fruit without wasting. This is especially important for those who want to minimize food waste and get the most out of each produce. Thus, a simple change in how you peel a banana can lead to a better way of eating this fruit and even a more hygienic way of consuming it. By following the monkey's example, you can not only protect the pulp of the banana, but also ensure that you eat it more comfortably and safely. Mistake 6. Improper use of overripe bananas. Overripe bananas, with their blackened peel and soft texture, are often mistakenly thought of as spoiled and sent to the trash. However, this is far from the case. Such bananas are not only a valuable ingredient for various dishes, but also a real treasure trove of nutrients that can be used to great advantage. Overripe bananas become sweeter and softer due to an increase in simple sugars, such as glucose and fructose, making them ideal for baking, smoothies, and even ice cream. Research conducted by the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that as bananas ripen, their sugar content increases by 20–30%. This makes overripe bananas a natural sweetener for baking, making it possible to significantly reduce or even eliminate the addition of refined sugar in recipes. For example, banana bread made with overripe bananas not only has a richer flavor, but also becomes a healthier dessert with less added sugars. Due to their soft texture, overripe bananas are great for making smoothies. They give the drink a creamy consistency without the need to add dairy or other thickeners. This makes them a great choice for vegan recipes or for those who avoid dairy products. In addition, the high natural sugars in bananas provide quick energy, making smoothies with them a perfect option for breakfast or snacking. Interestingly, bananas become richer in antioxidants as they become overripe. A study published in Food Chemistry found that as the peel darkens, bananas have increased levels of antioxidants, such as dopamine and catechins, which help the body fight oxidative stress and inflammation. This makes overripe bananas not only delicious, but also healthy, especially in fighting chronic diseases associated with oxidative stress. Another great way to use overripe bananas is to make homemade ice cream. Their softness and natural sweetness allow you to create a light, frozen treat without adding sugar or artificial ingredients. Just freeze banana slices and then whip them up in a blender. And voila! You get a delicate ice cream that can be combined with cocoa, nuts, or other fruits to create more complex flavor compositions. In summary, overripe bananas are a real resource that should not be ignored. They offer tons of culinary possibilities, from creating sweet baked goods to making healthy smoothies and even natural desserts. Using them not only helps reduce food waste, but also benefits your health. Mistake 7. Waiting too long to ripen. Many people mistakenly believe that bananas need to be as soft and even blackened as possible before they are worth using. However, waiting too long to ripen can be a problem. When bananas reach the stage of full overripeness, their texture becomes too soft, sometimes mushy, and the flavor loses its original balance, becoming overly sweet and less enjoyable to eat fresh. Research published in the Journal of Food Quality shows that as a banana turns black, it loses not only its texture, but also much of its flavor compounds. This causes the banana to appear flat on the palate, losing its bright, fruity flavor and freshness. As a result, such a banana can no longer serve as an ideal snack or addition to salads and dishes, where a dense texture and rich flavor are important. It is also worth noting that in the process of severe overripening, bananas lose some of their useful substances. For example, according to a study published in Food Chemistry, vitamin C levels decrease by 20 to 25% when over-ripening occurs, as this vitamin is unstable and is destroyed by prolonged storage and oxidation. This means that waiting too long for bananas to turn black reduces their antioxidant properties and nutritional value. While overripe bananas can be used to make baked goods or smoothies as mentioned, it's important to remember that the ideal time to eat bananas fresh is when they are completely yellow with small brown spots. At this point, they retain their crunchy texture and have the best balance between sweetness and freshness. Excessive waiting for ripening can also cause the banana to be less visually appetizing, making it less likely to be eaten. In addition, bananas that turn black to mushy begin to release more ethylene, which speeds up the spoilage of other fruits and vegetables nearby. This can create a domino effect where other foods in your refrigerator or on your kitchen table start to spoil faster. According to Post-Harvest Biology and Technology, foods near overripe bananas can lose up to 15–20% of their shelf life. Thus, you should not wait until bananas turn black to the point of overripeness. Instead, it's better to use them in their ideal phase of maturity, when they still retain their dense texture, fresh flavor, and maximum nutrients. This will not only enhance your cooking experience, but also avoid losing the health benefits and quality of the banana itself. Mistake 8. Mixing bananas with other fruits. Storing bananas next to other fruits, such as apples, pears, or avocados, is a common mistake that can speed up their ripening and lead to premature spoilage. The reason for this is due to ethylene, a gas that is released by most fruits during the ripening process. This natural plant hormone plays a key role in regulating the ripening process and helps accelerate biological changes in the fruit. Research published in Post-Harvest Biology and Technology confirms that ethylene can affect the ripening rate of other nearby fruits. Bananas are particularly sensitive to this hormone, and storing them near ethylene-producing fruits can speed up their ripening process by 25–30%. Apples, for example, release significant amounts of ethylene, and when stored with bananas, their exposure can cause bananas to over-ripen twice as fast. When bananas and other fruits are stored together, they interact in what is known as a chain reaction. The ethylene released by one fruit accelerates the ripening of the other, causing the fruit to decompose more quickly. This is especially true for avocados, which also react strongly to ethylene and release it themselves as they ripen. If you want to keep your bananas fresh for longer, it's worth storing them separately from other ethylene-releasing fruits such as apples, pears, or avocados. One effective way to slow this process is to store bananas in separate containers or on a separate shelf. Studies show that isolating bananas from other fruits can extend their shelf life by 3 to 5 days, which is especially helpful for those who buy bananas in large quantities. It is important to note that even a small distance between ethylene-emitting fruits and bananas can significantly slow their ripening and reduce the likelihood of spoilage. In addition, there are special fruit bags or containers with charcoal filters that help absorb ethylene and thus extend the shelf life of the fruit. One study published in the Journal of Food Engineering found that using such filters can slow banana ripening by 15–20%, making this method another useful tool for those who want to minimize food waste. Thus, storing bananas properly is an important step to extend their shelf life and preserve their nutritional properties. Avoid mixing bananas with other fruits, especially ethylene-emitting products, and you will be able to enjoy the freshness and quality of this healthy fruit for longer. Mistake 9. Using bananas in hot dishes. Using bananas in hot dishes may seem like an interesting culinary idea, but in practice it results in the loss of most of their health benefits. Bananas, like many other fruits, contain fragile vitamins and phytonutrients that are destroyed when exposed to high temperatures. The main vitamins that suffer when heated are vitamin C and B vitamins, which are highly heat-sensitive. According to findings published in the Journal of Food Science, when heat treated above 60 degrees C, 140 degrees, bananas begin to lose up to 30% of their B vitamins, especially B6, which plays a key role in metabolism and maintaining a healthy nervous system. Vitamin C, which is also important for the immune system and cellular defense against oxidative stress, begins to break down even faster. When heated, bananas can lose up to 50% of this vitamin in a short period of heat treatment. This means that those valuable antioxidants that bananas are so rich in are lost in cooking. In addition to destroying vitamins, high temperatures lead to changes in the texture and flavor of bananas. When heated, bananas lose their tender and crunchy texture, turning into a mushy mass. This may be acceptable in some recipes, such as desserts or baked goods, but if the goal is to preserve the texture of the fruit, it is best to avoid prolonged heat treatment. Studies also show that heat processing increases the glycemic index, GI, of bananas, making them more caloric and raising blood sugar levels faster than when eaten fresh. One of the few exceptions where bananas can be used in hot dishes with minimal loss of nutrients is in short-term processing, such as caramelization or light roasting. Again, however, it is important to avoid high temperatures and prolonged exposure. In cooking, some tropical dishes include fried bananas, but it is important to remember that such heat treatments should be short and over moderate heat to retain at least some of their nutritional properties. For those looking to get the most out of bananas, the best way to eat them is to use them fresh or in recipes that do not require significant heat. For example, bananas can be the main ingredient in smoothies, salads, or desserts, where they retain all their vitamins, antioxidants, and natural sugars. Thus, using bananas in hot dishes is not optimal in terms of preserving their health benefits. In order to retain maximum nutrients, you should prefer dishes that require minimal or no heat treatment. Mistake 10. Throwing away peels. Banana peels are often perceived as a waste product that has little value and are habitually thrown away. However, this is a common misconception because the banana peel is not just a shell that protects the pulp, but a valuable source of nutrients that can benefit both your health and the environment. Studies show that banana peels contain a significant amount of fiber, which helps improve digestive system function. One study published in Food Chemistry found that banana peels contain twice as much fiber as the pulp itself and are also rich in antioxidants such as polyphenols and carotenoids. These compounds help fight inflammation in the body and neutralize free radicals, which reduces the risk of chronic diseases, including cancer and cardiovascular disease. In addition, banana peels are a good source of vitamins and minerals such as vitamin B6, magnesium, and potassium, which are essential for maintaining normal heart, nervous system, and muscle function. According to findings published in the Journal of Functional Foods, regular consumption of banana peels, after careful processing, can help improve overall health, lower cholesterol, and stabilize blood sugar levels. Banana peel is also used extensively in home cosmetics due to its antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. It can be used for skin care as a natural remedy for moisturizing, fighting acne, and lightening age spots. In a study conducted by the International Journal of Cosmetic Science, banana peel extract has been proven to have antimicrobial properties, making it an effective skincare product. Besides the health and skincare benefits, banana peels can also be used in recipes. Vegans and sustainable food advocates are already using the peel in cooking. It can be added to smoothies, dried to make tea, or used as an ingredient in desserts and baked goods after thoroughly peeling. For example, banana peels can be soaked and boiled to soften the texture and then used as a base for various dishes. This not only reduces food waste, but also helps to diversify the diet with additional nutrients. In addition, banana peel can be used as a natural fertilizer for plants. Thanks to its high content of potassium and other trace elements, it helps to improve plant growth and strengthen the root system. To do this, the peel can simply be buried in the ground or added to compost. Research published in the Journal of Plant Nutrition and Soil Science has shown that using banana peels as fertilizer improves soil quality and increases plant yields. Thus, throwing away banana peels is not only a waste of valuable resources for health and beauty, but also a missed opportunity for sustainable consumption. Instead of throwing it away, use the peel in home recipes, skin care, or plant care, thereby making the most out of every banana. What do you think about this? Do you agree with these statements? If there are any questions, ask them in the comments. More information on this topic can be found at the links in the description below this video and on our channel.
Subscribe and hit the bell for all notifications. Please like and share this video with your friends. Thanks to our sponsors for their support. I eagerly await your comments and encourage you to watch these useful videos.